Waiting for mortgage rates to drop could be a costly mistake. Once rates drop, new homebuyers will enter the market and prices will soar even higher. At Churchill Mortgage, you can get a free analysis and learn how to avoid the trap of waiting for interest rates to drop. Buy now and refi later at churchillmortgage.com. This is a paid advertisement. NMLS ID 1591. NMLS ConsumerAccess.org. Equal Housing Lender. 1749 Mallory Lane, Suite 100, Brentwood, Tennessee 37027.
J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 MiniBytes here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it. Hey, how's it going, J360 Legion? I just want to go ahead and let you all know something. Out of here. Get out of here. The most powerful statement and most renowned statement from J360 history. The moment when J-Man just says, you know what, to hell with it, get away from me. Well, let me just let you know, that comes from really letting people know that I ain't tolerating none of that BS anymore. And the truth is that, when you're building something like this, you get to that point. No, don't walk away. I'm not telling you to get out of here. I'm making a statement about it. Some people, you can't lead them anywhere. Some people, you wait for them to get it together, and they're killing their own time. But you can't stay there in that same spot. And then some people got the nerve to want to regurgitate rhetoric to you, such as you should never want to burn your bridges, and you should never want to do too much in case you burn yourself out. Ah, shut up, pissant. That's what I say to that. You know why? Because let me just tell you something. The way the world is nowadays, integrity is a very beautiful thing. And at the same time, people will surprise you, people will amaze you. And then there comes a time where people that you know, who you think are on your side at times, are probably not. Or they're probably over there doing whatever, but you called them out on the behavior and how you won't tolerate certain things from them. Then they got the nerve to want to get mad at you then. Oh yeah, that's the fine way to put some grease to the pan, huh? To go ahead and piss you off and let you know that, hey, I ain't tolerating the nonsense. I mean, in ways of building J360 Productions, let me just tell you this. I dealt with a lot of people, and I'm still dealing with a lot of people now. And the truth is, it's very interesting how some of them, who you can tell have never done any work equivalent or similar to what I've been doing, and then they finally sit here and talk about, doing too much and all that stuff. Maybe in their world they are, but when it comes to the collaborations with me and all that kind of stuff, I don't see it. And the truth is that maybe it's not up to me to see it. But whenever I want to go ahead and do something, or whenever the ball's in my court and I got to go ahead and put on a show and stuff, or put on different shows, or in some cases, multiple shows throughout the week, some people try to tell me I'm doing too much. Or some people try to say, hey, we don't see you as often. Hey, you don't come out with us to certain places. Or, hey, you always do your own thing. Well, that's because, you might be boring and pretentious as hell. That might be it. Or here's the most beautiful thing. It's I'm building a business. I'm building a brand. I don't like the jobs that I go to. And then some of the media jobs that I do, they aren't paying as well as I'd like them to, so I decided to be the boss, and I decided to go ahead and run with something that I'm good with. Otherwise, I'd still be hearing the same conversations along with, hey, how's work going? You like work? Are you at work? Is work great? Yeah. You see, here's the thing. Certain things happen because it happened for other people in your family. Certain things happen because this is just routine, what people do. Or certain things happen because, people have really nothing else going on and they just utilize this go-to conversation in hopes of saying, hey, I'm lonely and I need to talk. If you want to talk, have a real conversation. You know what I mean? If somebody's telling you about their goals and dreams, why don't you open the wax in your ears and listen? Or if somebody is actually saying, you know what, I'm going through something, but I know I'm going to make it through this anyway, and I know this too shall pass, and I know, I'm going to keep on going a lot further than I need to, and any support would be great, You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about monetary support. I'm talking about like, hey, go ahead. I'll see about your show and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll root for you the best way I can and stuff. You know, it don't cost money to do that. And even if, like, you know, it slips your mind, there's a chance that I probably gave you a card or something that you can watch it later. Like, you can watch any of my shows later, or you can watch them live, or you could actually have a pretty interesting discussion regardless what. But then comes the part where people realize, what does the J360 hotline do? Well, a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, it was called live radio, right? Before you all got wrapped up in AI and all this other stuff repeating itself, because you know the way that radio is run nowadays, right? Like if you buy a package from iHeartRadio, which you can, that is automated radio. Like, you've seen this stuff happen before with AI. So anything with AI is nothing new to me because I've seen it. But you see what I do live radio. I'm actually here. I'm actually putting the stuff together. And all of the things to make it happen. Even if you can say, oh, well, your podcast and radio aren't the same. Yeah, they pretty much are. If I'm broadcasting it live and it becomes a recording later, yeah, radio to podcast. Get it right, damn it. Like when I'm footing the bill and I'm putting all this stuff together and things, I do it because, you know what? I'm the leader of J360 Productions, and I live up to it. It's not just the title. It's not just something that I write on the letters to look official. It's the real deal. I live it. I go for this stuff, whether I have a good day, bad day, sick day, or whatever. I still got to run through this stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like this because I love it. Because guess what? Ain't nobody else going to do it. Or somebody else is going to go out there and try to do their own thing and act like we still friends at the end of the day. And it's like, fuck no, we're not. What are you on about? You wanted to help me, you could have done something here. There's a whole lot of room for a staff and everything, and I'm looking for people to be a part of it every step of the way, but it's like this. You're going to have to deal with me on the good days, the bad days, and you got to be here about it. And then as we work our way to getting that monetary gain and all those finances and stuff, these are things you build towards, but none of you guys are patient enough for that journey. You guys want that end result. Like, say like, you know, at the end of that book with the little red hen and she finally made the bread. Everybody held out their hands, but they did not go through the process of making the damn bread, did they? And that's the sad part about it. You know, like, yeah, I had a great few weeks of doing J360. Don't get it twisted. Like, your support, those of you that are in the J360 Legion and have really been about this quest and really been about this adventure and all that stuff, you've been very supportive. So don't think I'm coming at you, but I'm talking about society as a whole. And not only that, society as a whole, you can tell they've became complacent and got it too good with a few things too, because they sitting over here worrying about who did what at the Met Gala. Man, fuck the Met Gala. Did you know that there is actually a strike going on for writers? You know, the people who actually create the product that you consume over and over again. And then people go over there and make fun of that. Oh, you know, screw unions. They ain't going to do nothing much than try to, you know, wreck people's lives and all that stuff. No. That particular union's important. You know, because it's supposed to be a fair wage. These people in the executive lineups and all those fancy jobs over in production, they make hand over fist money. They can go ahead and make the wages livable for those that, I don't know, hold the totem poles up for everything. And then a lot of people are thinking, hey, now that the union's out of the way, I can go ahead and slide my paperwork in and they can read my script. They ain't looking at that either, Chief. You attempt to do that kind of crap, you're undermining that union. And not only that, but when you undermine a union such as that, they will go ahead and cast you out. They're not even going to look at you because you were scabbing, which is their word for that sort of thing. And it's so sad, too, because people will mock and make fun of stuff instead of actually learning the gist of things. You would want a union like that to exist and be on your side, especially if you're a writer, or especially like as you grow up into this whole thing. And the thing is that there's so many infantile people, so many people that don't want to put the work together, so many people that haven't taken the time to hire themselves, and then they look at you like you're crazy because you're trying to build something. Yeah, I'm going to make movies. Yeah, I'm going to make animated features. Yeah, I'm going to make cartoons. Yeah, I'm hoping to get to that point where I can give Disney a run for their money. Like, you know, chances are I don't have to beat them entirely. I just have to beat the piss out of them on the way. Do you see what I'm saying? No matter what, if I'm at that point where I can compete, I'm going to do it. And like when I hear people try to say, Jay, you're doing too much. Jay, you're going too far. Jay, yeah, damn right I am. Because you know where I'm at? It's okay, but it ain't it. Even if I go to CA or any of those other things, which I still am, it just ain't the end. Or I get like the most beautiful bitch by my side and all. Like, I don't really care about none of that. I care about my adventure, my growth, my ability as an entertainer, my ability as a media professional, and any sort of way that I can make it. I ain't worried about my skin color, and I damn sure ain't worried about anybody's perception or ideal of me. I gave that up years ago. Because if it was really about Black Lives Matter, black people wouldn't be trying to stop other black people from trying to make it, would they? Think about that. There's a whole line of problems out here. And me being the leader of it all, and all I ask is like for the people around me to have some common ground, to have some stability, to really want to work together. Now, competition against each other, that's interesting. But at the same time, old J-Man's just going to be there fighting his way to the top and winning every step of the way. And I keep coming back. I might not win like Rocky did, but you see, in the second coming, though, I am going to win like Rocky did. You see what I'm saying? And then at the same point about it all, I did the work so I can get to that level. Like, yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, after a while, you're going to be kind of like what Lloyd Kaufman called it, cleaning the rat piss out of the bottoms of trauma to make sure, like, all of this stuff is safe and everything. Yeah, you're probably going to have a lot of problems on the way, but so fucking what? It needs to be done. Like how everybody will come in and chime in and say, yeah, I love J360 Jams. J360 Jams is good. But hey, guess what? If you don't know about the MiniBytes, you don't know a damn thing going on in J360 Productions. So that explains your fandom, doesn't it? Here's the thing. Those multiple shows exist for a reason. You don't have to tell me if I'm tired about it or not. I know how I am. I willfully made it. See, sometimes you got to either be mad as a hatter or you got to be as crazy as a box full of squirrels looking for a nut. That's somehow you got to be when you want to run a media production company. And the truth is I did it because I loved it. I did it because I wanted to be in media. I did it because, like, every step of the way it's going to be great. And instead of, like, with AI's not going to do all the work for me. I'm going to do my damn job. Whereas everybody sits out there bitching and moaning, complaining and whining and worried about the most boring crap. And then don't get me started on social media with their algorithms that don't help the creators. And they sit right there and say like, oh, hey, Jay, I got more subscribers. I got more. Yeah, they're bots, damn it. I could give a damn. You know what I mean? Just like when people are over there kissing Elon Musk's ass over at Twitter and then like expecting he's going to give you some of his money. I don't give a damn about Elon Musk. I don't give a damn about Donald Trump. I don't give a damn about Jeff Bezos. I don't give a damn about any of these rich white people floating around here because you know what? They're not going to help me get rich. And while we're on the subject here, they're not sharing the money with me. And if anything, I just see them as people with too much damn money and too much damn TV time. That's my whole way about this stuff. Or any of these damn independent labels out here. J360 Jams has been around for 3 years, and you're just now paying attention, sending stuff to that? Oh, really? That's great, but I wish you would know the rules. And by the way, you ready to talk? I'm ready to talk. I'm right there the whole damn time. And you don't have to go through my social media to do it. All you got to do is use J360 Productions at Outlook.com, and I'm right there. But if you're ineptitude, or if you're just weak-willed, or if you just can't, then do me a favor and leave me alone. I've been at this for damn near over a decade of my life. And the truth is, it's been great, it's been frustrating, and at the same time, I just don't see myself doing anything else other than keep on reaching where I need to go at. If I gotta go further than your ass, fine. But I've made my choice a long time ago. And for those of you damn wannabes out there like me, you fall apart at the first moment at that, I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna laugh. Because at the end of the day, you try to copy off of me, and you just couldn't even get anywhere near my left testicle to even try to get where my jock is. So think about it. Fools. At the end of the day, why I'm in this and why I can do this, because a lot of y'all try to tell me I couldn't. A lot of y'all try to go ahead and be active when it's good for you. I'm active all the time when it comes to my business and when it comes to my jobs, when it comes to what I need to do. And at the end of the damn day, I ain't breaking down for nobody. So if you tell me if I'm going too far and I'm over here making it and I knew exactly what the hell I was doing, well, let me just tell you this, right? Shut the fuck up. I'm working on it. I'm getting all the things I need to get done now because there is no damn later. It's time to do it now. And I am not looking for anybody's sympathy. I ain't looking for anybody's gratitude. I ain't looking for none of that stuff. Because by the time I get done with this, there's another damn show I gotta do. Or the time I get done with this, there's another damn project for me to do. And you know, at the end of the day, this is life for me. Any of you damn selfish pricks out there obviously haven't done anything for yourself even after the pandemic ended. And then you got the nerve to want to be flaunting about all this stuff that you're supposed to be responsible for. Yeah, see, the thing about it is, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to do what I got to do for me. And, of course, you know, the J-Man show is happening tomorrow, in addition to, like, you know, 2 Project Conference episodes coming up. But until then, I'm out of here. This is J-Man signing off. And those that don't like it, kiss my ass.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.